Hello, I'm Nige.
I'm Anders. Welcome to the cheeky extra. We've had a big one, haven't we?
Yeah, very big.
I've had to have a little sleep. Um,
And I ate loads. We've done two big blondes between us.
Two
Two
big
big blondes each.
Yeah,
And it was a lot of beer. It took us ages to get through the two bottles.
tons of time. Yeah.
But you can see the review whenever. So we've had a rest and we just wanted to close the evening off with just one more.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we're actually up for this or not.
I really don't know if we are or not, but yeah.
But we're going to do it because we're professionals.
We're forging forward because we are professionals. We are semi-professional beer tasters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, Anders, I have. That's a clue.
What was it?
That was a yard stare.
Really? Never heard of that.
Roosters Brewing Company. It's a pale ale, hazy pale ale, 5.4%. And I bought it in Waitrose yesterday, I think.
Mine was part of it.
I'd just like to add, in my defence, Your Honour,
yeah,
I don't shop in Waitrose. I pop in there now and again to have a look at the beer. That's all.
Okay. That's fine. You don't need to justify that anyway. But
okay.
right, I got a delivery of different beers, and I picked the first one that I came across, and I haven't the faintest idea what it is. So allow me 2 seconds. I am opening a bottle of the Golden Bear, which is it's a Pilsner.
Oh, how refreshing.
Yeah, it's what I need. And it comes in at 4.4%, which sounds quite lovely, really.
It does. I want to get beer cam on.
You do that. Go on.
I'm going to get my pale ale into the glass. Oh, it's very pale. Proper pale ale. And it's hazy, as it says on the tin.
Beautiful. Mine's got quite a head on it.
Oh.
Let's have a look at that there. And it's hazy.
This is very fruity smelling.
Is it?
Yeah, tropical fruits rather than the citrus.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going in. Oh, that's bloody gorgeous. Oh, I do like that.
This is quite nice. I'm going to give you more info.
Yeah.
This is the Medvedgrad Brewery.
Yeah.
There we go. That's all the information I have. Nothing more than
that. Sorry. It's worth waiting for that.
Wasn't it just? I will look into and have and see what's going on there. So you're enjoying yours?
Yeah, it's just fruity. It's got a nice bit of bitterness. It's just gorgeous.
Lovely. Okay. Well, I've got yeah, this is lager without a shadow of a doubt, but there's something different to it. Is it wheat?
How does it compare with our benchmark Slaughterhouse? Was it Slaughterhouse Pilsner that we had?
Yeah, Slaughterhouse stroke
Brewer's Dog.
Brewer's Dog beer. I haven't come across a lager that tastes that good at all. This isn't bad. There's a hint of wheat about it.
The fact that you're noticing it's probably there's too much in it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh dear.
I'm just going to quickly bear with me a second, people.
Whilst we're live. How unprofessional. Just talk amongst yourselves while Anders is doing his
I'm doing work, yeah. That's the problem when you do a complete blind tasting. What do you do? This is dry. There's a slight hint of peach in the aftertaste.
Yeah.
It's not unpleasant, but it's not something I would search out in the future.
Anyway, let's forget about the beer. I'm intrigued with that album behind you.
You're looking
because when we were doing the recording with the two blondes,
yeah,
I thought I knew what that was, and I thought, oh, that's that. And I looked it up in the break, and it's not what I thought it was,
isn't it?
I thought it was the Faith No More album. We Care a Lot. You know that?
No, it is. It is.
It is.
It is. It's Faith No More
nowadays.
It's called Introduce Yourself.
Yes, yes. Ah, right. It was that.
Yeah.
Sure that was it. Then I went onto Spotify and I looked at the album cover. I thought that's a different cover.
Two different covers. Yeah, I know. The one you had a kind of a blue center.
No, the other one had. Oh, I've got to find it. I've got a show and tell.
Yeah, do that.
But I think it's just a zoomed in part of that. Sorry, I'm now looking up stuff.
It's. I have to say, it's a game changer. This album. I'm going to check the date of it. To be honest with you, it is 1987.
Yeah, and that was my second. I've got that album. That was the second Faith No More album I bought, because I bought The Real Thing. That was the first album I bought, which was just phenomenal.
The Real Thing is the second album they produced.
Yes.
Introduce Yourself was the first album. The only difference between the first and the second is that your singer on Introduce Yourself was Chuck Mosley.
Yep.
He was ditched after the first album and replaced by Mike Patton.
Yeah.
From Mr. Bungle. And Faith No More changed everything.
Right.
They're in the same sort of.
That's what I had on Spotify.
Oh, right. Okay. So you're not far off that then.
No, and I thought, oh, I don't remember it looking like that. But I remember that. And I thought, Faith No More. And then I saw that. But that's just a close up of that. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, brilliant album.
Brilliant album. And it was around the same sort of time that the Red Hot Chili Peppers came to prominence with an album called Mother's Milk. Yeah. I never got on with the Chili Peppers as much as I did with.
No, I didn't, but I did later. I mean, I saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers in 1991, 92. At Portsmouth Poly, as it was then. Polytechnic. Portsmouth Uni. And for a band that I hadn't actually heard any of their songs before, I thoroughly enjoyed the gig.
Yeah.
And usually when you go to a gig and you don't know, it can be a bit, even if you go and see a band that you love and they play all new songs, it sometimes
it's still wear. Yeah.
They entertained. Now, Faith No More, I've never seen live. I wish I had.
No, me neither. I wish I had.
But that album, well, The Real Thing, that album, fantastic. It was that funk fused with heavy metal. wasn't
Yeah.
it? And a little bit of rap.
Yeah.
It was
Absolutely.
just so, it was fresh. It was just amazing.
There's this Introduces Health is a shockingly good album. The big song on it is We Care a Lot.
Yes.
Um,
That's the one people would recognize if they heard.
yeah. Yeah, go on Spotify, Apple, or whatever. Listen to that and see if that doesn't make you feel good. But yes, it's yeah, it was the amalgamation of funk and metal, and yeah, just it changed everything. And I think they only managed about 3 or 4 more albums after this, and then they sort of fell to pieces. But a great band, and a band I never get bored of.
No, again, when the real thing came out, that was just head and shoulders above anything else at the time.
Yeah,
And it actually got into the hit parade in the UK.
it did. Yeah,
It's quite unusual for that sort of genre of music.
yeah, absolutely. And the album that came after that was called Angel Dust, which was really quite tricky on first listening. But the more you got into it,
So I can't remember whether I got that or not. I'm gonna have to have a look. I don't think I got it on vinyl.
that was
But yeah, I was still buying vinyl albums for those days.
yeah.
So I've got both the first 2 albums on vinyl. Not bad. We had a bit of a break, mainly because we were quite broken from the 2 big blondes.
Yeah, I don't think we realised how bad it was.
We couldn't really handle them.
No.
Thoroughly enjoying this beer. We've talked loads of rubbish, but you wouldn't have wanted to hear that. And we're just going to sum up now.
Yeah.
1,000 Yards There by, what's it called? Rooster Brewing. It's lovely. See it, Waitrose, buy it, try it. It's very nice.
Yeah, this was a Croatian beer. I wouldn't go for it again, in all honesty. It's not bad. It's we were discussing this. It's unfiltered. I don't know what that means.
It means it hasn't been filtered and it's got bits in it. And some people like that, but you could say it's unfiltered because they didn't have the money to invest in a filtration unit.
It's possible it is true. So
yes.
The long and short of it is I picked it out and it's a no-no from me, really.
Yeah.
You've got a lot better out of this, haven't you?
Yeah, but that's probably broken me even more now. So I need to get to bed quite early tonight.
Yeah, I think me too. Look, thanks for watching and everything. If you'd like to make a comment on this, please do. Don't feel you can't. Please do. And if you liked and subscribed, that'd be lovely too. In the meantime, au revoir.
Bye-bye.